You guys, whoever's watching, if you are questioning why you're not passing certain stages, or you're like you're stuck, more times than not is that you're not able to navigate your inventory to find the gear pieces that you need to be like to pass that threshold where you think speed is holding you down or damage is holding you down. I'm gonna go through and re-gear my entire account, and if you want to learn something, pay attention, okay? You don't have to chat, you don't have to do anything. If you're a viewer just to view, first of all, thank you, but second, pay attention. So, first I'm gonna change this song. Okay, so we're gonna start with my Didding. Let's remove everything here. What am I looking for Didding? I want as much damage, as much crit chance, and as much crit damage as I can. Okay, so what am I looking for? I'm looking for speed, or I'm looking for crit rate, crit damage, and attack percent. Alright. What set do I want to go with? Well, I'm going to run him with debuffers. So the momentum set works for debuffs because it stacks up 36%, 6 each. So you need, what's 36 divided by 6? 36 divided by 6. Need 6 total debuffs to get the maximum value of this. So I'm going to pair him with Dina. That's 3 debuffs. Let's say I have a Kloss. Okay, that's speed. That's another debuff. I already have defense from Dina. That's 4. Who else? Who else can apply debuffs? Well, if I want to run this dog shit unit called what the fuck is his name? Holden. Holden does attack down and effect resistance down. That's 6 total debuffs. I'll take advantage of it. All right. Yeah, Heinrich as well. Every single, I don't have Heinrich. I don't have Heinrich. I'm talking about me for my account, but I'm just counting the amount of debuffs the team that I'm gonna run with Didding and what their debuffs are. But yes, you all are right. Heinrich does work because his debuffs work. The hacker buff also counts as the debuff. You're right. So like I'm already past 6, right? So all right, so now I'm looking for momentum. Or you start with the shell first. You don't start with the gear itself. So let me unload that. You start with the shell first. See what you have a possibility of. Okay, so I have momentum fury here for this shell. Full damage. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so I'll mount this. So I'm looking for momentum and fury pieces. All right, so I'll go here. Matrix. Momentum, fury only. So these are the only pieces that I have. Okay, so let's look at this. I got crit rate, crit damage. Speed I'm not necessarily in need of, but it's there. What else do we got? We got crit rate, attack, but no crit damage. All right. Attack percent, crit rate, effectiveness, and defense flat. Okay. And then this one's ungeared or unleveled. Well, the only one that really looked enticing was this one. Crit rate, crit damage. So I'll add it. Next up. Only have 2 options here. This one sucks dick. And this one sucks dicks too, but it's momentum and it's a 3-piece. So I'll put it on. Next up, we got nothing. Alright, we'll skip it for now. Next up, we have attack bonus here. All the other substats suck. We have crit damage here. The only good substats are attack percent and flat attack. Alright, we'll put that on. What else do we got here? We got crit rate, and we got flat attack and a crit damage mod right here. Okay, that one's good. Let's take a step back. I've already completed my Fury set. So all I'm looking for is momentum, and you can just fill whatever the biggest amount of stat that you can get. Okay, so the momentum set is right here. We already saw on this side that I don't have a momentum set, so I'll put momentum here. Perfect. So now my momentum set and my Fury set is completed. I have 1 extra slot put whatever I can to boost up my stats even more. How do I do that? Well, look at my stat sheet. I'm at 92% crit rate. I know that Diding's S2 gives him extra a 60% extra crit chance, and he's able to overcap to convert that extra crit rate to crit damage. So I would want to get as close to 100% as possible, especially if you're running like a Lily, because the Lily, when she does an S1, Diding will follow up. If there's no green target, you're gonna be praying to RNG that you hit that crit. If not, GG. So it's better just to hit as close to 100 as you can. So here's what I will do. All of this stuff is gonna take a bitch to go through. So how do I whittle this down? This drop down bar right here that says level, click that, and you get several options. Well, I'm looking for crit rate. I'll select crit rate, and I'll click out, and it will sort from the top to bottom. What's the most crit rate? I got 5 here, 5 here, 4. Okay, so it is going down. All right, perfect. So my options are right here. The most crit rate that I can get. Out of these options, which one gives me an additional stat to go off of? This one gives me a flat attack, speed, and crit rate. Okay, that's an option. What's this one? Flat attack, crit rate, speed. Well, this one's +9. I could take it to 12 and see if I hit crit rate again, or maybe a flat attack. For now, I'll keep looking. We got crit rate, flat attack, other two substats don't matter. We got flat attack, crit rate, speed, and defense bonus. Don't need it. We got crit rate, attack, speed. Crit rate, crit, flat attack, crit. Yep, we keep going, Now we're going into the stuff that I haven't leveled. Okay. So far, so shit. Yeah, none of this stuff looks great. What else can I use to increase my damage? Well, crit damage. Tab out. What do we got here? Nothing. Not a single piece. Because this one doesn't roll crit damage. So, what about attack bonus? Nope, doesn't roll attack bonus, just flat attack. So we'll go back to crit rate, and we'll select the one that we were eyeing to get to 12. It didn't hit it, so great. That sucked. Let's try this one. It hit it, it's at 5. This one's at 5. This one doesn't have flat attack. This one has flat attack, but it's got speed. I may not want my Diding too fast. So that's another thing that you got to worry about. Speed tuning. Well, I got pretty good speed, I would say. So I will worry about the speed tuning later. So let's go with this one because it's got 5, 7, and flat attack. Overall, that's the best one we've seen so far. Now, what is my total crit rate? 96%, 256% crit damage, and 3851 attack. That's great. All I'm missing is 4% crit rate. So I'll look at my calculator and like, for Diding, I do this, right? 60 minus 4, that's 56, times 1.50. If you have your S2 leveled up at level 5, you get 150% overcap, or like the overcap converts into crit damage at a rate of 150%. Okay, so I got 84 free crit damage. I add that together with the crit damage that I have on my sheet. That's 256. So my Diding is hitting for 340 total crit damage on anybody that has that green mark. Perfect. All right. We'll keep it there. I'll save the plan. Perfect. All right. So now it's saved and I can move on to the next character. So I have my damage dealer out of the way. Who do I want to go first? Who do I want my fastest character? Well, I have two options. I can either have a super fast Doki Doki or a super fast Kloss. In your case, it might be different. You might want a super fast Freya, a Mio, a Lily, a Marvel if you're running him. If you are, stop. Good morning, Martyrs. Just look for somebody that you want to enable your team. Doki Doki enables me in the fact that she gives data stream to everybody if it targets them, the lowest turn meter, which gives them free speed and free damage. Okay, so I may want her to be super fast. Or I could go with Kloss. Kloss, being super fast, is able to cycle faster and put debuffs down faster, and it's good times. Well, that's the conundrum. Who do you want faster? If you make Doki Doki, or if you make Kloss faster and you run Doki Doki, Kloss will take first turn. She'll go to the bottom of the turn meter, and Doki, when she comes next, she will target only her to get that data stream. So her damage increases, but also her speed increases, which is good, but also it could be bad for your speed tuning. So I will make my Doki Doki faster. So we will do the exact same thing that we did for Didding. We'll go to the shells and we'll look, who do I have? Okay, I have a red piece here for 16 speed. It's a mythic shell, and it is, the matrix are Swift Rush and Wellspring. Okay. So I will add that module and we'll start again. Now we're looking strictly for speed. So from the top, make it drop. Okay, anyways. 5 speed on this helmet. What is my top speed on the helmets? 6. 6 speed is my top speed for the helmet. All right, well, I'm looking for Swift Rush and Wellspring. I don't see a lot of great options here. I will go, I'll come back later to that one. Okay, we got 6 speed on this Swift Rush. And then 11 speed here. Okay. So I may want to have an off piece. I'll load that and work around it. So we'll pick between either of these two. What gives me more tankiness? I would say this Wellspring one gives me a little bit more tankiness with the flat. So I'll load that. What else we got here? We got a 6 speed for Swift Rush. We got another 6 speed with defense bonus, which is actually really good. So I will put that on her. Now for the right side. What do we got here? We got a 10 speed HP bonus, effect resistance, defense bonus. Oh, yes. I am putting that expeditiously. Let's take a look back. Wellspring is at 4, or Wellspring is at 5. Swift Rush is at 8. So I'm going to want one more piece to round out this. We got 6 here, HP bonus. HP bonus, Swift, effect res. Sure, we'll try it. Not great enough. So I won't be able to take advantage of the 8 slot of the Wellspring, but I will, since I need my Doki to be the fastest, I will take advantage of the 12 here. So I will grab this extra plus 6. Now let's take a look back. What is the total speed of my Doki? 250 speed. That's really good. That's actually really good, bro. And I made an upgrade. That's actually really good. Alright, let's move on. My second fastest unit I will want for Kloss. Well, I got Swift Rush and Time Weave. So let's go with that. So I was looking, this one was also 4 speed. This one is 5. But I'm also looking for Swift Rush, Time Weave. What do we got in that department? 2, 2, nothing, nothing, nothing. Just a whole bunch of shit. Okay. So what do we got here? 3 speed. We got 4 speed. 4 speed. No good option. 2 speed. So she's a debuffer. I would like the extra accuracy. So I'll just put that in there. What else do we got here? We got 6 speed for the Time Weave. I am looking for Time Weave pieces. Alright, I'll slot that in. What else do we got here? 6 speed. That's pretty good. I'll skip that for now because I want to see more Time Weave pieces. Unfortunate. I don't have a lot of options to make a 12-piece time weave. So here's what I will do. I will grab this effect accuracy 3 to 9. Okay. So I'm at 8 Swift Rush. Do I make the choice to make her faster than my Doki, or complete that Time Weave piece and see where it takes us? I'm gonna make the decision of trying to complete that Time Weave and see where we land. I'll put this one just to see where we're at. Ooh, I am off 1. I am off 1. So let's put this Time Weave piece that we found here. It's got 3 speed. It's nothing to cry home about, but any amount of speed would be great. All right, now what's my total speed? 218 speed. That's not bad. The Time Weave piece gives me extra accuracy, and at the start of my turn, there's a 35% chance for the cooldown to be reduced by 1. That's good. I want her to debuff as much as she can, as much as possible. And on top of that, I also have the Halloween shell, which also gives me another chance to reduce the cooldown by 1 turn. So, if I'm lucky and they proc, she's gonna be S3ing a lot. Alright. Let's go here and save the plan. Alright, perfect. Doki as well. Let's save that plan. Perfect. Okay. Now, my Valerian. I run Valerian on my Doki teams. But the problem with Valerian, if you have her slow and you have a fast Doki, is that Doki will always target Valerian for the S3, for the data stream. So instead, I would want to make a fast Valerian so that my other units can also take advantage of that data stream. So I will do the exact same thing that I was doing. Speed. Oh, first start with the shell again. Start with the shell. Halloween is a great set for her, but it doesn't drop in with Wellspring. So we will contend with we can contend with this Black Flag. Yeah, we can contend with this. This is fine. It's not great on her, but just to complete the set. So let's look for HP percent. So let's clear all of this because this was from the old one. And I want HP percent because her shield scales off of her HP percent. All right, all right, all right, all right. So we got speed here. We got HP bonus. Swift, Rush, and Unbreakable are the sets from the shell. So let's look for Swift, Rush, and Unbreakable. Sure. I'll load that. I'll load that. It's terrible on her, but I'll load that. Where are we at? We're at 5 and 8. Well, I want to complete that Swift Rush, so I'll take that plus 5. Where are we at? 11. All right, so we're not going to complete the 8 piece. But we will complete the 12 piece for the Swift Rush. What's my speed now? 214. 30k HP, a little low, but it's faster. And now data stream will take advantage, or bidding will take advantage of the data stream, as well as my claws, because my claws is oh wait, 214. Okay, so it's tuned correctly. Now who am I running as my fifth? Well, I'm also running Dina. Dina wants effectiveness and speed. Let's start with the shell. I could run Artisan. Could run another Black Flag, but my Black Flag here is not leveled up correctly. So we're just gonna go for just speed. We're just looking for speed at this point. So this has got 27 speed, and it's got a plus 13 in the second slot. So I'll slot that in. Now let's look for effectiveness, because that's what we're looking for Dina. All right, effectiveness. Effectiveness, perfect. How many effectiveness? We're at over 100. We can look for something else if we can't find anything else. Let's see. Could go for a Wellspring, sure. Yeah, we'll go for a Wellspring. More HP makes her not die from a sneeze. That's always good. Okay. I'll take that. What's this? Oh, 6 speed? I will take that. And plus 4. Alright. What is my speed now? 218. That is fucking perfect. That is perfect. That is actually perfect. Oh my god, that is perfect. So, my speed tuning now is Doki Doki goes first. Either Kloss or Dina take first turn. Preferably, I would like, actually. Kloss takes first turn. Yes! Okay, now she's at 220. That was lucky as fuck. So, Kloss takes first, or Dina, words. My Doki takes first turn. Kloss goes second. Dina goes third. And with the data streams, Bidding takes third turn, which is perfect since I'm running Valerian. Good. So now I geared up those characters. Let me go test out if my theory is correct about the speed tuning. So let's go to challenge. Module drop. Erematon. L4 is the latest one that I've cleared, so I will go there. Alright, so my team is set up. Let's put it at 1x speed, because I want to see how the data stream interacts with the push. So let's do that. 1x speed. It's going to be brutal, but we got to see it. So Doki goes first. Data stream. God, 1x speed is slow. All right, perfect. Just like I predicted. Exactly how I predicted. Let me speed this up, because goddamn. Turn order is exactly as I said. Love it. All right. Now at that point, that's just a gear issue, or not a gear issue, but a level issue. But yeah, the tuning that I wanted was present. It worked exactly how I said it would. And yeah. So that's how you gear your account. And that's how you go through your large inventory. Because I'm pretty sure if you guys have been playing since global launch, you have tons of gear. And it gets very like discombobulating, or I don't know what the correct term for it is, but you get dizzy essentially when you're looking through so much pieces of gear trying to figure out how to do X, Y, and Z. And it gets frustrating when you're banging your head against the wall on a specific boss or a specific stage and you're not getting the results that you think you should be getting. More times than not, it comes down to how you speed tune and how you've gotten overwhelming. Correct. Thank you. Thank you, Devane. Oh, that's my train of thought. Anyways, yeah, just you go you guys have gear. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Yeah, you just test, you just gear stuff, re-gear stuff, test stuff, make sure that you like hammer down on your gear, because eventually you just get overwhelmed with everything happening. And if you're wondering how to, like, if you need a refresher on what I just did with the whole gearing system, attributes and matrix and all that, just type !inventory in my chat and you'll get a VOD of me explaining this again. There you go.